So let's talk about the Grammys. Last week, November 15th, the nominations came out for all of the awards. 5 albums were nominated for Dance Electronic, of course. That is the relevant award, the relevant genre for this channel. The nominations were Beyonce, Bonobo, Odessa, Diplo, and Rufus the Soul. Out of those 5, I'm very happy with 3 of those. Beyonce, it's Beyonce. Bonobo, Rufus the Soul. Of course, it's the Grammys, so there's a lot of requirements, boxes you have to tick to be considered, to be nominated. This is the highest level of the music industry. You can't just produce music, put it out, and wish for the best. No. You've got to work your relationships. You have to maximize your music, and you have to literally do all you can, everything in your power, to put yourself and your album, your project, in the best position to be nominated. Again, the official list: Beyonce, Renaissance, Bonobo, Fragments, Diplo, Odessa, The Last Goodbye, Rufus the Soul, Surrender. Out of 10, I would give that list a 6. It's fine. I would take 2 out, Diplo and Odessa. That's just me. Also, a very important point: to be eligible for any Grammy, your project must have been released between October 1st, 2021, September 30th of 2022. Based on that, these are the 5 albums that I think are Grammy nomination worthy. Solo musician, African, electronic, dance music. No particular order, but that is an album that came out October 29th. Just in time. And it's Solo musician. No skips on that album. Raising the bar of African electronic dance music. Versatile. Lots of different colors, sounds. That album is another masterpiece. I think Solo musician's 3rd album. Good. Cairo Pyramids, released May 2022. Cairo gets a lot of shine on this channel. I reviewed him earlier this week, reviewing the Akan Song of the Year, in my opinion. An album that is a staple in Afro-tech, Afro-house, DJ sets. I've said this before, but I have never been to an Afro-house event and not heard Cairo. Louis Vega, Expansions in the NYC, April 2022. Lots of tracks in there. Soulful house legend Louis Vega, Grammy nominated as well. I'm not sure if he won one, but Grammy nominated as well before. And it's Louis. So musical, great release. And I think when that album came out in April, that was a specific moment. To me, that period was dedicated to that disc, that release, and Louis Vega. Boys Bako, Henza. From Japan, Boys Bako, one of the fast risers of electronic dance music. And that disc, solely produced by him. No one else is on that album. Just him alone. If you haven't heard Henza by Boys Bako, do yourself a favor. Go play that right now. Different sounds in there. He takes you different places. Shows you different sounds. Talent. Last but not least, of course, Kind of Music Send Return album. Released November 12th last year. When that album came out, I remember I was like, okay, I know kind of music for this sound. I know them for this specific sound, but as you're playing the tracks, they're going here, then they go in there. Then it's a bit more pop electronic. Then it's deep tech. Then it's deep house. Then it gets a bit more kind of soulful pop. Like there's so many different genres in there. Everything flows really, really well. Lots of great features, lots of great titles and stories and different music types. And I think with that album, Send Return, they expanded their audience, which now is so global. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is that a decent list? Who else would you include? Again, I went with big names. I went with well-known producers, people that represent our genre well. You have to factor in things like sales, reach, brand, image. It's not just about good music, right? There's so many other things that you have to factor in when it comes to this award. To me, my list ticks all of those boxes, represents all of that. And to be honest, yeah, I don't think we're too far away from having this music being represented at this stage in the Grammys. We're not too far away. I think next year, I think we might perhaps see something, but I think we're still a couple of years away from dominating this award. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, your album choices. Peace.